Alam mo, super stick sila sa ano, no? Yan na.
Ayan yung
Nagka-lead na sila. Okay. Pero yung Khalid and Alice pala ang napunta sa side ng Smart Omega. So they have crowd control. They have ways para malagay sa isang pwesto. They have the Attraction Pulse, Raging Sandstorm, Throne of Ruin. Pero yung damage yung kailangan nilang pag-iftingin dito. Freya and the Suyu would do really well in the early portions of this game. Pero pagdating nung later portions, medyo mahihirapan sila na makipagsabayan, especially because it's a carry they have to worry about from Team Falcons.
And we are yet to see what Flap actually decides to pick up para talagang i-match sa lane ang isang Alice. Kasi actually, if you think about it, if they really wanna go pretty standard, the Uranus is also still there. But there's a chance you also might want to consider a bit damage and range. Kasi, tingnan mo naman, may box ka na eh. So, ano yung magiging panggulo mo talaga? And one of the best panggulos out there.
Of course.
The Lapu-Lapu.
Of course. Sino pa ba? Kundi ang Lapu-Lapu that would
surprise us all season long to be facing that match point for Team Falcons to bring out something like this in the hands of Netsky.
Yeah, I would say though that the bigger risk is on the side of Team Falcons, right? Like you let go a hero like this, and then you pick up a way to counter it. Yes, Fredrin, Carry, Eve. These are three good picks against the Freya, but we've seen how incredible a Freya is, even with under counters. Whoa! What happened here?
Oh, Marco, Netsky.
Calm down.
He already popped the regen. Oakland's going to come here. He should be able to get away, though. He's got a flicker, too.
Yeah, he's fine.
Netsky's fine.
He got a little bit of a deny. I think he denied at least 2 minions, maybe?
Just one.
One? Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, just one.
Right.
Yeah.
Including, all right. So that's pretty decent, right? And you're already thinking about tempo. You want that Freya to actually do well.
Wow.
It's a 2v1. They're drawing so much attention here.
Yeah, at least they get the gold crab, but again, this is the the Freya factor, right? Even if you say there's good counters against Freya, you also have to consider how strong and broken it is when it comes to actual fighting in game.
Yeah, especially around these the way that Smart Omega likes to team fight, and they've showed us this composition is made for team fighting, and also allowing Ryzen to have a similar experience that Kyle had in the previous game. Look, I mean, this is exactly what they're doing around it. The orange buff. Quicksand guard for Perksiva, allowing enough time for Ryzen to get out, and Kyle doesn't have his orange.
He stole it because they forced the retribution early on one of the green camps, I think. And Team Falcons, this is, I would say, the riskiest part of the game, right? Like, do they contest for the first turtle? I think you give it to Smart Omega and then just play the scale on the carry.
Yeah, this could be critical mass here already if they give away a kill, so might as well just go ahead and get it and give it away. Go for the kills maybe after the turtle.
Yeah, Kyle's not getting anything, honestly. And at this point, Smart Omega, they're a much stronger team. As this comp is built to fight again. And there's a lot of melee heroes on the side of Team Falcons, which James will gladly enjoy. Soak in the basket of the Alice in team fights.
Yeah, traction pulse thrown out. Netsky joining the fight for this one. This is not a fight that Team Falcons wants to take. Flap could be in trouble. Good stun from Ogwin. Super Marco's around the corner. He wants to join in on too. Pops in the spin wheels, the light wheels. Super Marco's got to get away with the flicker. Kyle comes in with the Appraiser's Wrath. They just don't have enough damage, but James is able to get away with 1 HP. Kyle gonna be further behind now.
Okay, that's a 1 HP diff. Honestly, I would have probably done the same. You need to secure that kill, so you didn't go for nothing.
Yeah.
But then they gave away more because of that.
Yeah, it's almost, right? Like, it's a decent attempt for Team Falcons, but again, it was also a risk. Because now James is going to be, ballooning off of that skirmish. Even though Flap is ahead in terms of gold, the thing is, this Alice is just going to become more massive as the game goes on. Once he's picked up the items like Oracle, Chastise Pauldron, and then you start to worry for Team Falcons, do we have enough damage to take down the Alice?
Yeah, the answer to that, they probably won't like it.
Oh, wow. They want to fight again. Going to get caught in the traction pulse. He'll scoop on out. Team Falcons there to help him out. You see how much work is there to support Kyle because he's falling further and further behind.
Yeah, and I think they're exerting more effort than just dodging the hits as well. So Falcons feel like they're on survival mode at this point instead of, supposedly being the more aggressive team here.
Yeah, and this is, again, the part of the risk the Team Falcons took when they drafted this composition, right? So now you have to play for the Fredrin so you can play for the carry. You cannot just play for the carry, because if you leave the Fredrin behind, then you're going to essentially play this game 4v5. So Smart Omega, they can just take it slow, honestly. Just fight during objectives, wait for the Alice to come up with the items, and you can see it clearly from the Infinix in-game equipment. No boots. He rushed the Oracle straight away for the Alice.
No boots. That is something here. And now, like as you mentioned, Omega firmly in control.
Oh, Perks and the throne rune from James, but they're going to go for Ogwin. Ogwin relying on Super Marco to help him out. Just can't get away. Just so slow. And another turtle going to the hands of Smart Omega. Right now, they'll convert where they can, and that's Flap up top to get some extra gold.
Yeah, I know our good friend Mirko is watching. That's definitely a fast moment.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Kyle wanted to clear this out. Oh, they wanted to hold the turret in, and Kyle dies again for the second time.
They are paying for all of the risk that they're taking here. Falcons, they took so many in this game. I think Midnight pointed them out one by one. And yeah, there's no stonks for them. There's no positives.
That's 2 fast moments in a row. You know, Kyle defending that bottom lane tower under the eyes of Smart Omega. I'm literally speechless because of what I saw. Like,
Netsky's just
that was not normal. Yeah.
Stare down moment.
Yeah.
Look at the Brethren, man. 2K gold.
He's level 6. Well, he just hit 7, but 6, 7. He's level 7 now.
That's correct.
Yeah, he's poorer than their Hylas.
Grown man, by the way.
Ooh. Jungler poorer than
I can make fun of myself.
That's true.
Sure.
He can. He has the license to do that. So now, because of that, because of their huge advantage, they're going to be able to actually push their pressure up into this purple buff.
Oh, the fight for the purple. I don't think Team Falcons want to take this fight.
Uh-oh.
They're going to go for it anyway, jumping on in. Netsky looking for that off angle, just collapsing down. Kyle goes down, looking for Flap. Flap, even the bravest fighter, can't survive that. It's a triple kill for Ryzen.
Why? Why?
I don't know why they want to fight.
I'm the analyst, but I get to ask the question, why? Just look for a trade, Falcons.
I know, maybe they're planning something here. They're planning for like a really good fight in a very narrow corridor, but you can plan all you want. It's a Freya, man. It's a Freya.
You know, the more attempts that Team Falcons are utilizing against the Alice, the more you lose, the bigger this Alice problem gets. Yeah. And then now you add another layer of we have a Freya.
Oh, Super Marco trying to get away from Netsky. Netsky's this built, but he jumps into his death instead. Maybe that's what they needed. Super Marco is sitting at 2-0.
Okay, that's also a why moment. They could have just played for Turtle, right?
Yes.
Like what I said earlier, Omega just play objectives. But again, they do have a space to, you know, walk away or run away with these kinds of setups, because guess what? Netsky isn't really the main carry. It's Ryzen on the Suyo.
Yeah, so Netsky, you gotta admit, a little bit of an eng moment.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Rockhard 2026.
One small eng moment,
okay.
right?
How do we explain eng to our international viewers again?
Eng is
not very bright.
Not very bright.
It's not stupid, by the way. Like, it's just not bright.
Just not bright. So no one can contest that moment. You didn't need to go for that one.
Yeah.
You could have just gone turtle and had a fun day.
To be fair, everybody has had their eng moments in their life.
Oh yeah.
I know.
That's true.
Because we all play RG. We have that moment.
Just don't do it in playoffs.
Don't do it in playoffs. Especially in MPLPH, by the way.
Especially facing match point right now.
Yes, sir.
And they have this great lead. And you don't want to see it slip through the hands of Smart Omega, because you start this strong. This should be their game to get and go to a Game 5 against Team Falcons the way this has been going.
Yeah. But for Team Falcons, they can just go all in on the carry. Oh, wait, Kyle. No! What?
Oh, what? Pathway drop down. Oh, Kyle, he's trapped again under the turret. Not where he wants to be, but Ryzen shut down. It goes in the hands of Ogwin. Good throw to ruin. But Team Falcons, they're going to actually punish Smart Omega for choosing to fight here.
Good protection by Ogwin. For Super Marco, was able to free hit from the backside. And Smart Omega, they dove too deep without the Alice. A bit of the disconnection play from Smart Omega. And Team Falcons, they capitalize underneath their tower.
And you know what? You cannot afford to be disconnected if you are doing a tower dive between 2 alive towers.
Yes.
One of them is invulnerable.
Yeah.
You do not get to make a mistake.
Now that's the second eng moment. 3 boss moments in a row, by the way, in one game.
They might build up to backfire against Smart Omega. That shutdown gold going over to Ogwen too is just going to help them because now he can actually withstand some more into that front line, and that's why it's so important for Team Falcons to play into this. But you know, your biggest problem is still Kyle. He's 4 levels behind Horizon as he's getting his purple buff. This is a perfect time for Smart Omega to go ahead and take the Lord if they can.
Yeah, Ryzen as a tank is not really a tank right now. He's just there for the red tree, honestly, because sorry, Kyle.
Kyle, yeah.
He's not as tanky as you want. So all he can do is just go for red tree, maybe go for a really good pickoff. And as you can see, they can't even contest Lord right now.
Yeah, they can't get close enough. They have to give it away. They need more time for Kyle to build up. He just grabs his buff. They'll go ahead and get prepped and ready. As long as Super Marco doesn't die, same thing with Haji, their fighting potential and the defensive potential of this composition is still good from Team Falcons.
Yeah.
It's more so Smart Omega that's kind of been shooting themselves in the foot here a bit.
Yep, he has decent farm in Super Marco, so this wouldn't be a walk in the park for Smart Omega, but they just have to, you know, connect the dots, look for, you know, proper engages. Bricks though.
Use the wave properly, all you need to do here.
Traction pulse thrown out as well. That's not available, so top side, Netsky gonna push this tier 2 as Lord is making its way down bottom. We'll see if they actually go for an initiation here. The shield's gonna be popping down bottom unless Team Falcons can do something about it. They have to handle Netsky though. Yeah. Level 15 locked in out for Ryzen. Yeah. Had a hell of a game on the Suyo, and there's the Lord knocking on this base turret. It will get 1 charge in, but Team Falcons holds on.
Clean up, just clean up. No need to engage for Smart Omega. They can play it clean, play Hunger Games, Liquid style, take the whole jungle. Team Falcons cannot walk outside their base. Don't mind about you know, the holy defense. That is gonna be down by the time that the Lord spawn.
Right. So all you need to do is buy time, get those purple buffs, get all the mini jungle creeps that you can.
Yep.
That bid your time. They have so many engage tools. They've got Perks Ziva.
Yeah.
One of the best heroes for Perks right now on the Khalid. Wait for it, or maybe make another big gameplay for James, and you should be fine.
Oh, Kyle.
Gonna have to fight for this orange. Kyle trying to get his buffs here. Still desperately sitting at level 12. Ryzen's been 15 for a minute or so now. He'll take his buffs. You know, Kyle is just a body at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe the best case scenario is once they're ready to go in and fight, he can get an energy eruption off.
I'm pretty sure he's a roam right now with a retry.
Yeah.
He might be poorer than the Hylos.
Let's see.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I predict Fredrin is poorer than the Hylos.
We can just
Can
turn
we
it around.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
I know it because roamers they get free gold from Vision, and Ogwen's been seeing a lot of heroes.
Yeah.
He's definitely poorer than Ogwen. He's definitely poorer than Perks. So he is. He's actually a roamer with a retry.
Yeah.
That's kind of painful to say.
It is, and it's why in time, like Team Falcons is just going to go ahead and delay this as much as they can. Even if they give up another Lord, I don't think that's big of a deal for them because their composition is great for defending.
Yeah. There's no risk because, again, usually Freya comps, they only falter if they're the only source of damage. Yeah, there is a way for Falcons to fend off this Freya, but you also have to consider that there's a Kimmy in the game, there's an Alice in the game, and then there's also a Khalid. There's a lot of ways for them to set up fights for Super Marco away from the team fights and enable and allow the Freya to just hit frontliners.
I think you mentioned, right? The main carry isn't the Freya here. It's
the
actually
Suyo.
Ryzen.
Yeah, it's a Suyo with the Sky Piercer, 4 stacks, I think. So might be able to delete some of the frontliners here for Team Falcons.
All they need to take care of here. Just make sure that Ryzen doesn't die. They should have this Lord.
Let's see how they do this. You're going to have to go for it here. Less than half health on that Lord. Netsky, keep an eye on him. He's going to be looking right for that angle for Super Marco if he's able to go ahead and land it.
Playing it slow though.
Yeah.
Top lane.
Extremely slow.
They got to send Haji. As soon as they see Haji here too, they'll probably try to blitz this. They do collapse down on this side. They're going to go right for Kyle. Traction pulse and a huge throne of ruin. Haji firing off from the backside. Super Marco is still shining through them though. He flickers forward for Mingwen. Mingwen's still alive, but it's a triple for Haji. And Kyle's just a body, but who cares when your team's there to support you?
Oh my goodness, Team Falcons! Super Marco dodging the bullet from Smart Omega. Look at this fight. James went in with a Throne of Ruin. Gets the stun on the carry, but the free hit was there from Super Marco, deleting the frontliners of the barangay.
Falcons have reached critical mass here. They thought they had the advantage. They overestimated their firepower. They could not deal with a carry.
Could have just waited for topside to push. But Smart Omega, they felt overhyped. They got overconfident.
Too much.
Jumped in. And then again, the moment that we were mentioning earlier, every single time that the carry gets to hit frontliners, one by one they fall.
Yeah.
Smart Omega, they have to understand, Falcons has the shred. They need the numbers. But it was only James that was in front of Super Marco at that time.
6K goal lead evaporated in 2 minutes.
Oh my lord, that was, actually, it was 7K.
Yeah, that is a unfortunate blunder there for Smart Omega. Now they're going to have to deal with this tier 2 being pushed down by this Lord. Win a crown picked up by Flap. Team Falcons could be looking to potentially make a move here. Malefic Gun now for Super Marco too. It might just be all for a distraction if they can, but happy to take down tier 2 turrets. A Lord will charge up bottom. Kyle dealing with Netsky. And Team Falcons now in control here.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on Marco, man. Marco is the prize.
Yep, the pressure is definitely on now on the side for Smart Omega. Team Falcons, they have a lot of ways to play this. They can play around the farm of Super Marco, look to get the items, the buy and sells, the win of natures, the win of crowns, the immortalities for Super Marco. Play the on-it game that happened in day number 1 against Aurora Gaming. Play for the carry.
Playing for the carry is exactly what they're doing here. Again, trying to get a little bit more extra gold. If you don't see it, Super Marco's are already full items. Wants to maybe sell that Winter Crown, swap it over, buy more time. You already saw Flap with the Winter Crown, right? So you know they want to make something happen soon.
Yeah, they just have to send bodies on the front line so that Smart Omega gets distracted, doesn't see Super Marco. And Team Falcons, again, on the verge of comeback. This Fredden is still poorer than the Hylos.
Yo, hey, he's more richer than James. He's richer than...
I think at this point though too, like
He's just a body.
He's just a body though,
he is. Like imagine
100%.
he's just hitting 15 at the 16-minute mark. But the main thing is that he's working on the Guardian Helm. He's almost got that. So even that item alone when it's locked in, like he's tankier than he was before.
The beauty of it though is that he's basically a body bag with 9 million stuns.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. 9 million stuns.
Earlier in the
Losing a
series, it
million
was
there,
10 million. We had 10 million studs.
Yeah, because it was
Gord.
Paquito, Suyo, sorry, Gord, Marcel, yeah. And now it's just a Fredden. But still, Fredden
So he's
is
got 9 million.
Yeah.
Quick
Fredden
math.
is a walking stun.
You know what, Kyle? After this game, he's going to say, all right, I got 0-5.
I'm the new roamer now.
But no, I got level 15. I still got good retry, so let's see if he can pull it off here.
This is the
as
new
they were
way.
getting set up.
New way to play it. Lord's going to go for a reset. So Smart Omega still got to respect on both sides now, at least for both. You know, they've got their base turrets up, but there's a big wave up top for Smart Omega.
Yeah.
I think they saw Kyle here.
Bottom side, however, look into bottom side. Smart Omega, again, they can just be smart with this team fight. They can just let slow lane build up on their side. But Team Falcon,
they are
immaculate mid lane control, however.
Oh, keep an eye, too, on Perks Eva. He could be key for them to make this happen. Perks
This is risky.
on the glorious pathway, drop down. Flaps jumping in, not the connection he was looking for. Raging Sandstorm on Ogwin, though. He's got to get out of there, too. This is not the team fight they were looking for. But Team Falcons, do they secure the Lord? But a big throne of ruin comes through. Super Marco's still alive. He gets the Lord secured with Kyle. That's not a fight Omega won.
Kyle and Flap sitting together in the front lines, holding the barangay, closed doors, and Team Falcons, they force their way inside.
They're going to be taking down the mid-base turret. They don't have the minions to push in yet, so they might have to wait for this Lord, but Team Falcons is circling around the barangay base.
Now Omega will be able to spawn back in time to defend this, but man, oh man, what the hell happened there?
Oh, the controls, man, the bodies the Team Falcons has, and also the real-world manipulation, controlling some of the frontliners, as well as Flap, again, just being a nuisance, being the distraction for Team Falcons.
Conceal used up. They're going for this bottom base turret. Charges in with the Lord. Netsky, Valkyrie form, trying to fight, but no, Perks. He's so low. Quicksand guard up. A throw of Rune and thrown out for James. game.
That's it.
But he's gone. Netsky could be next. He's pushed off the base. They've got to clear out the Lord. Smart Omega will take it out. They have a wave pushing in mid. Team Falcons circling around once again, and they'll make it happen. Team Falcons will soar on forward to the playoffs.